I'm actually thinking about, instead of going that way, to cast upstream underneath that railroad bridge. But I don't know. I might just cast like right here in this little pocket or somewhere straight through there. Might keep it over here. Might just throw it straight out. I don't know yet. I kind of want to just throw it straight back underneath the bridge, sort of, or in that general direction. I've casted back in this little pocket, but it's never done me really any good. I got like a couple of hits on the whisker lures bait, but that's how it was. Literally just hits it, whatever. It's probably just like, I don't even know. It is something small, because they couldn't eat whatever it was, and I mean they're just little tiny cubes, and it's only like a 4/0 hook. So, but on my little harness for my camera, I do have a 5/0 octopus circle hook sitting here and waiting, just in case I don't like the 4/0 octopus. I got the 5/0 octopus circle, which is what I would normally run on head baits. And I tried throwing this bass head bait out, never got a hit on it or nothing at all. So, which I figured throwing, bass out there. I normally like to fish with like white bass, but this was literally a bass that I caught from right here. And look at that. Hi, duck. Where you going? Heard that. Majestic type of shit. So I can zoom it in on it. Y'all see that duck? I had it on like halftime zoom or whatever there. Shit, he knows where all the fish is. That's right there where I need to be. Unless like some big bass or catfish or something comes up and gets his ass. Then I'm definitely throwing over there. He's just patrolling. He's out of pocket though, because like right here is where all the little shiners and minnows and all that is, which I'm sure you can see on camera. All of them just jumping around. I kind of want to reel in and really just throw back in this general area, but I don't know. I don't know where that duck went either. I don't see him over there. Huh. I probably found him a little cubby. Oh no, okay, never mind. He's sitting still right there. Never mind. I'm just half blind and he's 40, 50 yards away. Blends in real good with the rocks though, I'm not gonna lie. He's liable to get him some good bait. Well, not bait, but food. Bait's what I get. He gets food, he eats it. I don't know. Last time I got bored and reeled it in really fast, I ended up catching a bass on my catfish bait just because it was like a really bright green, which is the pro line that I like using because I don't know. I mean, I'm still just a simple fisher. I don't need snell knot, triple Carolina brig, and rooster tail, and all of that. But I like to have my little fancy pole, and see, I got a hit, but the bait's still on it. I mean, I try to stay as simple fishing as I can. Because, to be honest, I just don't see any rhyme or reason to have 19 fishing poles, uh, 30 sets of bells on the end of your pole, which I can understand if you're walking away to like the bathroom or something. Or, what are they called? It's like the fishing pole rest that, like, when it takes a hit, it like automatically springs up and set the hook for you. Those are kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie about that. Just definitely out of my price range. Unless, all you viewers start to, subscribe, roll in a little bit more. Get like a sort of a paycheck, then I might get one. That'd be cool. But I feel like I shouldn't have casted that far over. I feel like I should have came over this way a little bit more. Yeah, I'll do that. Or is that just like a me thing? I mean, I know I got like whatever, hell, paranoia or second guessing and all that. But everywhere I cast, I'm like, damn, is that the right spot? Should I went a little bit more left, a little bit right? Throwing it out 50 more foot. I can even do it at a pay lakes. I can watch right where they're rolling on top of the water, throw it like perfect for them, and still yet just turn around and be like, I don't know if that's it or not. I don't know. I'm a second guessing man when it comes to stuff like this. That duck, he swam up the wall of that bridge, but I don't see him coming out on the other side nowhere. Kind of gives me like some good vibes. There might be something here, maybe. I don't know. Now, I have been sitting here on this boat ramp before and just watched them swim by, like carp. Carp definitely run through this area, and I'm not opposed to hooking into a carp. I prefer a catfish, but when it's just one of those days, you're just like, hell, I'll take a gar, a carp, a catfish. Hell, really just anything out of a bite. I don't care if like a bass just sees my bait just over floating in the water and hits it. That's an accomplishment for me. And I get a lot of like people. It's always like, hey man, you post all these videos, you just don't ever catch no fish. What's the point in posting them? Which I understand that, but when I go to the little pond that's on my channel, I'm almost certain there's no big fish in that damn thing. It's like sad, to be honest with you. And you just catch like, I don't know, the bass that I catch, like the little rock bass I catch here are bigger than the catfish over there. You're using just like very little hooks and everything, like You don't get like hits on any big baits or nothing. Now, some of the locals over there, they're like, hey, you gotta come over here at nighttime, and, use chicken liver on the bottom, blah, blah. I might. But truth be told, my night fishing adventures are more or less a thing of the past, really. Unless I go to like a pay lake where it's like well lit or something. But as far as like here, no. River, no. Like anywhere that doesn't give me the greatest chance, if that makes sense. I don't know. But people are always, well, usually my buddies more or less, are always asking why I'm just posting, which, I mean, hell, you never know. Somebody might click on one of my videos and it'd be like some big famous person or something. I don't know. Yeah, right through that tree branch. That's exactly where we wanted it. But, to be fair, hell, a lot of streamers, YouTubers, upload, like anybody that uploads or does anything, they worked on it for years and years, and then just, pop up. I know I'm not going to get, 50, 100,000 overnight, nothing like that. I may never even reach like 1,000 subscribers. I've been stuck at like 438, 436 for a hot minute. But somebody might just click on it one day and be like, hey man, I like that guy's voice. He just sits, talks, just whatever. No politics, no talking about money, all that. I don't like talking about none of that, to be honest with you. But some people might find my page for the drag races, because we do a lot of drag racing. I was supposed to go with them today, but I ain't gonna lie, I honestly was not feeling well this morning at all. But it was just testing. It was just taking them down there on bracket day, so hopefully the car's done good. We figured out that the Capri actually broke the frame, and that's the reason that the tire was rubbing. And we put straps on it, reimbursed it. Look at that. I have to remind myself, if I edit, to slow that down a lot. But I don't know. I just like to talk. Sometimes people find channels and they're just like, hey, you know what, I'll subscribe to that guy. He might end up eventually catching a damn fish. Nah, I do catch fish at the pond that I go to, but they're just little baby, like they're no bigger than this monster can. Like they're eensy weensies. And I'm like, well, hell, I can't use that as clickbait, or nobody's gonna want to watch a video for what's basically bait-sized catfish. And I've been watching a lot of like Justin, well, kayak catfish, a lot of his videos, to where he'll sit there and go out and record on his kayak. I don't know if he uses like DJI or GoPro or what he uses, but he'll do like 4.5 hour long unedited videos, just raw, uncut. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I love them. Which he posts them, only if he gets a fish. But that's kind of a good idea, because I'll take a whole day's worth of just random BS clips and just shove them together and put them on shorts or like a 2 minute long video or something. But I'm not really a fan of this spot. There's a spot back up the road, like literally right at that very tip that you see up through there. It's actually a good spot. I just don't know if it's still overgrown. I saw a truck parked there as I was driving to this one. So either he's broke down or he's sitting there fishing in a good place, because that place has like deep pockets. Like when you look at it driving by on the road and you look over the hill, it looks like it's just, I don't know, like a foot deep water. But you can see the big giant pockets. And lo and behold, if you cast down in one of them pockets, you're doing good, because there's some type of big fatty down in there waiting on you. My buddy Corey, he's been doing all right. I've been trying to talk him into doing the, I don't know what you would call, it's like the fish cooking videos, but it's more like the guy that's like Old Coleman, Crank Dat, Lil Earl, you know what I'm talking about? That guy. Love his videos. Hilarious as shit. Love them. Like the edit that he does with it. It literally makes me want to go buy a Coleman just to be able to do that. But he's been catching like little rainbow trout. He's been going through the locks and catching decent sized catfish actually, and frying them up and eating them. And I told him last night, I was like, man, you need to like just do videos of it. Hell, you never know. I may never ever succeed on YouTube or any platform at all, and you could post one video and get 5,000-10,000 subscribers just because it was a funny cooking video or whatever. Because I support my friends. I don't give a shit. If I ain't doing good, I ain't doing good. But if there's an opportunity and my friends are able to feel that opportunity, if that makes sense, I push them toward it. I ain't stubborn. Which I always try to push my friends to, like, some Pokemon shit, be the very best. Because I've got a lot of, like, very skilled, traded, like, just talented friends that can do just random, like, interesting things that I know people on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, or Kick, or anywhere would love to see, and probably repost it, find it funny, blah blah blah. It's just none of them are really into the concept of like the video and editing, anything like that. You know, it's embarrassing, you know, blah blah blah. But it's really not, because even though people give me crap, they're like, dude, look, you can't catch fish. Your bait sucks. You sound nasally. Fuck you. I'm like, that's cool. But I got another video uploading tomorrow if you want to come back and comment on it too. But my friends, they're like, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to get on there and look stupid and this and that. Like, bro, half of the fucking people on the internet are literally famous because they acted stupid. Or, I don't know if I can say that word. Acted goofy. And just went with it. Like, a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, or even started out watching and subscribing to, was like KYR Speedy and, you know, Deluxe Explorer and all of them, because their videos are funny. Like, they were like the guys to watch. And I eventually end up like going through the moto vlog phase of like that side of YouTube, which I loved. I love moto vlogs. Like, Do It With Dan, hey that boy. Which now, I mean, there's not as many moto vlogs, but he still does vlogs when he can. Or, you know, he bought a big plasma table and all that. Sells, you know, custom license plates and powder coats them and stuff. And that's awesome, because I mean, a lot of YouTubers like Yummy R6, like almost every YouTuber is like, you know, don't depend on this forever. Like, have a backup. And I mean, to be honest with you, this is kind of my backup, sort of. I mean, I wouldn't mind to get, you know, a little bit of money from it. But I do all kinds of like different stuff. I get sponsors for tracks, and, you know, talk with like people that's in charge of sales of different companies, and try to get, you know, my friends sponsors on their cars and stuff like that. And, you know, my notaries, I do my notaries more than anything, which I love my notaries. I don't have a hate in the world for it. And it helps a lot of people in my area, because technically we got 2 notaries, but the one, he's kind of gave up, and the other, she works at the library, and I love her to death. But her and the new girl like cycle in and out, and the new girl can't do the notaries, just the older woman, and that gets a little bit aggravating. Go out there, go get a notary done, and, you know, can't get it done because not the right person's there. But, you know, it also sucks that even though I'm a notary, I can't do notaries of my own, which I kind of understand, kind of not. You know, that'd give you a little bit too much power to be able to sign a whole lot of crap over that really probably shouldn't. But as I was saying, like, Do It With Dan, he does moto vlogs. He's been doing truck builds. He built like a sick ass center console in this big doily truck, and holy cow, I love it so much. Like, if he ever goes to waffle that truck off or anything, I'll buy a spot, because I am not financially available to straight purchase that vehicle. But dear God, he put like captain seats like all the way around, and the custom center console, man, it just set that truck off. He plasma cut the bumpers for it, made everything. He sells like grills, like cookout grills, like pieced together, like 3-piece, something like that. And then, you got like Yummy R6, who, he he was a big YouTuber, and he probably still gets a lot of views on his YouTube, to be honest with you. Especially like a lot of his older videos, they'll still pop up in my recommended and everything. But yeah, something right there, I don't know. But he ended up buying a Lotus or whatever it's called, and found out, even though it's just a big high-dollar car, it's built like crap. Sold it, got rid of it, gone, bye. But sorry, Yummy, if you somehow in the world come across this, sorry about that. He switched over to hydro dipping for a while. I don't know if he even still does it or not, to be honest with you. I don't really see a whole lot of his posts on Instagram or anything like that anymore, which I don't really use a whole lot of Instagram. But he ended up more or less quitting YouTube and went to be a West Virginia state trooper. Like, that's awesome as can be. He went straight through the academy, made it, proud of him. And let's see, he got 6'4" Honda, is it? I think. He gave YouTube a break there for a little bit because, he was starting a family. And just kindly was like, I want to focus on that. And, there's a lot of YouTubers that was very popular at one point in time, and I'm sure almost everybody and their brother was subscribed to at one point in time, that kind of either just feathered off of it or backed off of it a little bit, or started their own company of something else for another revenue. But that's what I'd like to do. I'd like not to quit, not that part. I would like to get big enough on YouTube to start something else that is another stream of revenue for me, but I don't know what that would be. I'd like to do powder coating, but like everybody around here has the idea of doing powder coating. I done detailing for a while there. I loved it. That was like a lot of pride, like a lot of people loved. And like 99% of them was like same day. You drop it off, I clean it, you come back and get it. And like I'll do it overnight, you come get it in the morning. Like, I was busting a lot of ass. I was like 4 hours on a car, just not stopping. No drinks of water, no smoke breaks, no vape, no nothing, just getting it and growl. And I loved it, but as per usual, when springtime or warm weather comes, everybody thinks they're a detailer around the area just because, they went to Walmart and bought the detailer bucket kit. And you're like, no, that's not how that works. And then you're the asshole. But, like, there's I don't know, there's just like a lot of YouTubers that I kind of wish would come back, or was still active, because I mean there's a lot that I miss. Like, I know I'm gonna slaughter his name, but like Uber Haxter Nova, or however the hell you say it, funny as shit. Love that guy. He still streams. Funnier than hell. The people that he had moved in with, the rest of them, I can't even think of their names, and it's not like a disrespectful thing. It's just I'm half retarded, but they all pretty much just kind of made it, found another stream of revenue, and just kind of backed off of YouTube just a little bit, so they're not like going out every single day trying to get something interesting, trying to get people to watch, or keeping up with the newest game. And a lot of like big YouTube channels do all the subtitle editing and all that. Like Soup, who does like crazy ass editing that I love YouTube, but I'd never do that much. I can't. I'd have somebody else do it. Trying to think. Walterific, he's still at it. He just does like moto vlogs while he does like Uber Eats, which is cool shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man, making double time. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some more like gaming people. Syndicate. I mean, look at him, Tom. He was at one point like that dude. Like, you knew Syndicate. And he ended up having like the battle years ago with another company that's actually called Syndicate or something like that, Syndicate Original or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not putting my sense in it, but like, oh shit, watch me just fall in the water. But he he used to be known as like the Call of Duty zombie man. Like, sure, yeah, you had like Phase, Optic, blah blah blah, that was trick shotting and all that. But you had Tom, who was out here doing like around 200 zombies, just training, going off, just making you feel like, damn, bro, I really suck at zombies. But he has his gaming channel, and then he has Syndicate Original, which he, does for his daily vlogs in his life of just literally just day to day of his life. Just, whether he's going to get an oil change or going down to his merch store, which his mom and his sister run and stuff like that, which is cool. He has them employed, helping the family and everything. That's awesome. And you know, watching him go from like the small streaming YouTuber that worked at McDonald's to this huge platform of multiple types of content. I mean, he does like Minecraft and everything, and daily vlogging. Like he does about everything. And he has a baby now, you know, everything. He needs to marry Lydia eventually, but you know, that's on them. But like, you watch a lot of these YouTubers that just, they either keep their prime or a lot of them find another stream of revenue and just slowly back off, or they just quit altogether. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nothing about, you know, too much of anything. It's just 99% of them will literally tell you in their streams. Of course, I'm snagged on a damn rock. But they'll tell you and make a lot of their videos and streams of just like, yeah, YouTube's cool. Come on, you can get out of that rock patch. But they'll also tell you, you know, don't let it be all that you have. I'm not getting that. I don't think. Yeah. That kind of sucks a little bit, but that does happen, you know. I literally see the rock pattern in the water, but my dumb ass casted right in the middle. But you still see some YouTubers that just randomly pop the fuck up. Like, completely random, as in like I'm trying to think of his name. I can't remember what he changed it to. But damn, it broke the whole leader off. Damn it. But he ended up kind of disappearing for a little bit there, and then kind of came back. Alex. And he kind of came back and was just like, hey, you know, life happens. Kind of got tired of just being in the eyes of everyone every day, like having the pressure of everyone every day on him. And he didn't make a video for like 2 years or some crap, I don't even know. And then just popped back out, completely different look, totally everything. And was like, hey, you know, I'm still alive, so that's good. I'm just going to randomly do videos here and there. I am not fully returning, which I understand. You know, you once you get comfortable, more or less, like you want a break. And I mean, I don't understand what it's like. I'm not famous, nothing like that. I don't have people coming up to me, just, you know, coming up to my house or trying to stop me or, you know, swatting me or any of that shit. But you can kind of just take a look at what all of them are saying, and they're just like, yeah, That makes sense. It's just one of my dreams. Just to be a YouTuber, Twitch, you know, like content. You know, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't have to be a millionaire to do it. You know what I mean? It's just, I would like to get a little revenue from it so that I could go out and do new things and open the variety up to new viewers, or oh gosh, or just, you know, entertain the current viewers too. Like, you know, you might have came here because you saw one video of me fishing, then you know, go through my videos, and then you're like, oh, he's got cool drag racing, which I do, because I'm awesome. Shut up before you get me copyrighted, demonetized. But yeah, I'm fat. Just so anybody that hasn't seen me on camera, I do be getting out of breath. I'm obese. But that's kind of what I want, is just to be able to have the opportunity to open up. Like, yeah, I'm fishing my local boat ramp or a local state pond, but then, you know, I get a few good followers and, you know, a little bit of income, and suddenly I can go on like these river expeditions, or not really expedition, but like these river catfish tournaments, which a local bait shop, Maddie, she does them every now and then, which is awesome. I love it. I love the idea of it. Everything she does, it's awesome. And, you know, I still shop at my brother's shop. Don't worry, I ain't a trader. But she has these bank fishing river tournaments, and they actually turn out really good. Like, I think she's only had like really one problem with it, and that's just because I saw like an announcement of, you know, we might not be doing it no more, we might, I don't really know. And then she did end up posting one more date and was like, we might do it. And I wasn't able to make it. It sucks, because there's one thing that I find interesting. It's absolutely tournaments. Like, pay lake tournaments are alright. You got your random whoever the fuck from whatever holler that came with a secret bait and some WD-40 and a treble, or just something ignorant. You got all kinds of side by sides there. The new Giovanni's out here, pretty awesome. But the idea of like the river tournaments is just a well thought out thing to me, because nobody really does river fishing anymore around my area. Like, we all grew up basically on the damn river. Like, we were skipping school, we were doing everything we could to find an excuse to go fishing, or find the time to go fishing. Burnt the river fishing, slapped the hell up, loved it. And now, you know, I mean, I understand a lot of my friends have work and all that, and you know, they can still get out on the weekends and party like nobody's business. But I only ask people so many times if they ever want to go river fishing or just fishing in general, because I'm not going to beg anybody. But there's always somebody that is willing to go with me. And once I started sharing Maddie's river fishing post, and what it was, he was bank fishing. You weren't boats or kayaks or canoeing, nothing. Not even a damn inner tube, alright? You were on the bank of the Ohio River, trying your best with tag, times, lengths, like everything. Woman had it planned great. Love it. Her and her husband run that shop great. And, you know, my brother does too. Shout out to him. I'm not saying anybody better. They're both honestly actually really good shops, and they will absolutely work with you as much as they definitely can. It's just, you can't have nice things all the time. There's always that one person that ever so kindly fucks it up for everybody. And so I don't think she's doing the river fishing anymore, which I swear I'd have loved to have been a part of, because that's awesome to me. But now, as far as pay lakes, you know, pond tournaments, they're not really fun anymore. Everybody shows up in their little, you know, silk looking team shirts and like the biggest, baddest combo setup of everything. Their bobber light is fucking, I don't even know, like 70 different colors, and like just a light on their bobber costs $20, as to where I went to Walmart or like Family Dollar and got like a little 4-pack for like $2.50, praying they all work and don't bust. But I mean, that don't stop a lot of people, and it don't stop me. It's just, I feel out of place, if that makes sense. I'm like, damn, y'all in it to win it, y'all dedicated. And then there's little old me, which used to be the guy that showed up with an ugly stick and just, you know, like I'd, you know, have a minnow, a bluegill, a crawdad or something, just whatever I could come up with, some chicken liver, whatever. Which now I upgraded to my big green boat, which I love. But today I honestly got that color, just, I don't know. It's, my brother was like showing me all of the new boats that he got, and that man gets some of the most beautiful colored boats, Justin, at Good Bargain in Louisa. He gets some of the nicest poles, but I have to have a 2-piece pole because A, I'm not putting my pole on the roof of this Jeep. B, this Jeep is not long enough for a 1-piece pole. I mean, if I had a truck or something, I probably would, but not on this Jeep. But when I saw that one, like, I just automatically was like, yep, I have to have that. That is the one. Which, to be fair, I wouldn't even mind myself of throwing a river competition. That would be awesome, because I watched Justin from Catfish. He does them all the time. They do, they have like a special card and time stamps and locations and approved measuring boards and stuff like that, and a little leaderboard that they can log on to. That's awesome. If they can bring something like that to this area, that would set it off. Like, river fishing would pick back up automatically. And as far as pay lake fishing, I really don't even worry about the big teams. The person that I worry about is Ralphie, because that man has the secret bait of the world or something. I don't know. That man wins so much, it's crazy. I love it, I really do, because you'll have all those boys coming in and trying to team up and, try to cheat, get ahead any which way, and then you got Ralphie just sitting there chilling on like live stream and hook into a big 50 or something like that, and it just pisses everybody off, which he doesn't give a shit about. Right here on the right, we actually had a demolition derby, but we only had like 3 events, and he got no-no'd. But like, I don't get worried about the pond fishing, none of that. I would love to upgrade to river fishing tournaments. I'd love to be able to grow this channel. I'd love to be the guy that goes around vlogging in the area that everybody knows is vlogging in the area, which is normally either Joseph or Brandon Radcliffe. And man, they do like kick-ass edits, which I can't do that. I am not that talented. Like, Brandon has a sick-ass intro. Joseph has a nice-ass intro. And both of them do like really good edits. Like, good, smooth transitions. You would never know it. Like, you don't notice. Like, it's smooth. And then I've got way too much shit in the back of this Jeep. There were some people doing a photo shoot here earlier. Oh, look at that. There's that deer. You probably can't see her. Let me get a little bit closer. Oh, you might be able to see her. Oh, there's 2 of them. But the one is a hoe. Fuck her. She's a bully. That's what she is, actually. Because sometimes I will pull toward the field just to be able to like see them better in the headlights. And that hoe will start like stomping her hoof. Damn. Listen to all that back there. It sounds like I got a load of fine china. And they just pieces of a damn transfer case. But she be stomping her hooves and shit, just acting mean. I don't know. I ain't never done nothing to her. Hell, I try to feed them and everything. She's a bully, man. But hopefully someday at some point, I will grow this channel and be able to have a line of revenue through it to be able to, I don't know, go to Alabama on a fishing tournament, or go to the pad in Louisiana, film some sick ass racing content there, or yellow belly or something like that, you know what I mean? Or like the one in Alaska, I think it is, the only track in Alaska. Or help skydiving, I don't know, just something I'd like, which I'm trying to get this channel to be a little bit of everything, and I know that's what's confusing, because most people subscribe to channels that are like strictly one thing motivated. Like you're either a daily vlogger, just a gamer, just a racer, just a fisher, whatever. But I want to have one of those channels that's everything. Like you just don't know what the hell I'm going to upload, which half the time I don't know what I'm going to upload. But just have one of those times or a channel of like, you know, Austin or Beneficial, Bean. Everybody calls me Bean. But you know, he posted an hour-long fishing video Friday. What's he gonna post next? And then, you know, Monday, Tuesday come around, and I'm doing a Jeep vlog riding around the mountains and beating on shit. I don't know. Or try to get comfortable enough to wear my chest mount while we're doing, my cat just scared the shit out of me, while we're working on race cars or data and just, you know, everything like that. I want it to be a little bit of everything. That's the thing about it. Because everybody has a channel of one thing. I want one channel of everything. And it may never work. I might not even get a single view on this video. May not grab one subscriber. But I'm trying. You know, that's all that you can really do. Because